Welcome back, friends, to another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Lids87 here, and today I wanted to go over Square Enix's live stream that they did earlier today in regards to the upcoming events in August. So again, if you missed it, here you go. Here's a recap. I'll give my 2 cents about said upcoming events, about any new events. We do have, interestingly, a few global firsts, a few global exclusives that the JP version of the game did not get. Before I get into it though, friends, please like and subscribe if you do happen to like content like this. So let's get into it, friends. So the very first thing that they did go over, starting July 31st through August 28th. That's a very long time. That's quite a good amount of time. We are getting Mog's Gym. So if you guys want to get swole like Mog, can y'all even bench behemoths? Because this little guy can't. This is the gym where Swolebez went to. Now, what this is, it is essentially beginner focus quest. I don't know exactly what they're going to be doing, but my guess is just quests, stages where they do make it easier. Again, it is beginner focus, and you will essentially get shards, crystals, clusters, and high shards. So that's very nice, especially for newer players. If you guys did miss out, like a lot of the earlier ones, we did get crystal level 60s and missed out on all those earlier high shards, so to say. And this is a great way to kind of help you catch up, because they did say that you will be able to collect enough resources to 60-60 a character per crystal affinity. So that's very nice of Square to do. And the main important thing, as you guys can see all the way at the bottom right, oh damn, it's not showing my clicking. We are finally going to get the high shards limit raised from 999 to 9,999. So no longer do you guys have to be concerned or afraid to essentially lose high shards when you guys are clearing out those gold nodes on hard, because those they're just automatically collected, and sometimes you don't know, you don't pay attention, like how I've done maybe a few times, and I probably lost a few high shards, which is a damn shame. But now with this fix, that won't happen, at least until you guys reach that level cap. So on to the next slide. We have a Gen Shop, Item Shop sales. So I mean, if you guys are free to play, this doesn't concern you. I mean, not except for the support items, but like the Kupo Mini cards too on the bottom. Kupo Mini, just get gems daily for 7 days. Same with the other Kupo Mini too. One has more than the other, so there's that. But the support item sale, I mean, if you guys do have the gems to spend, pick up a few tomes here and there. Maybe tomes of treasure, tomes of training, because this month we are going to get Ultimate Shiva, and those tomes of training 3 times will come extremely useful. So again, this is from August 1st to August 11th. At least grab tomes of training for sure, tomes of treasure, and then, I mean, Tome of Fortune if you guys are hurting on Gil. But I don't think we really should be right now in the game. Not until later. So, and of course, just like I mentioned earlier, we are finally getting the next ultimate trial. This is going to be Ultimate Shiva. It's going to be a little bit tougher than Ifrit, because if you guys are not aware how this works or haven't been really paying attention to JP players, or potentially like any gameplay video. So you start off with Shiva, one character. You probably get perhaps like maybe an eighth of her health down, a quarter, and then she splits into 2. And she has a really nasty freeze attack. Both of them, back to back. They freeze her units for 2 turns. It's unavoidable. Can't do anything about it. And then after that, they do follow up with an HP attack. So they gain a good amount of Int Brave, followed by an HP attack. And if you're not careful, this can wipe out a few of your units, if not your entire team. So you guys thought that Ifrit starting off with the HP attack was tough. This is definitely gonna be a little bit more tougher, especially to bring your weaker characters to this. But there are ways around it. You could take advantage of characters like, for example, Setzer, just prevent them from gaining Brave, or Kuja, so on and so forth. There are definitely other characters that can help you out with this. Now, in regards to the board itself, it'll kind of be the same as last time. Let me see if I could. Do I have it up? I should be. Yes. Oh, wrong one. I did bring it up. Oh, there we go. So this is the board. Damn it. There we go. This is a Shiva board. It's going to be the same thing as last time. If you guys just want to get the gold nodes, just follow this uppermost path, right up here. take it straight down, right this way, right over here. So that should be 1,800 points. 1,800 points. Now, if you're running the Super Synergy, I know it looks a little weird on the bottom. Wait, that way. But if you guys are running Super Synergy, this should be with a 3 times. Come on now. Oh boy. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Now with a 3 times tome with Super Synergy, this should only take you 3 runs, 600 per run. Again, with Super Synergy 3 times tone, so 3 runs, so that'll get you up to 1,800 points, which you can then use to just collect the treasure nodes. Now, featured characters for this will be Cypher, Steiner, Orin, Prish, Sarah, and Thancred. Now, featured characters, this means Super Synergy. So, if any of these characters are in your party when you do take them in, they will glow. They will glow orange. I'm sorry, not orange, pink, and they will essentially double the. They'll show the bonus across with your entire party. So double everything. So again, like double 3 times tone with the Super Synergy, 600 points across all your units. It'll definitely help the process that much quicker. Now, one character that will be receiving an EX weapon is going to be Sarah. Now, if you guys are going to go for Sarah, good luck. Good luck. She's definitely a good unit. She has some poison already built into her kit, but with her EX weapon, which is called Fairy's Bow, she does have built in a brave damage. So now she has 2 types of brave damage, so poison and again this brave damage built into her unique debuff, which is called Light of the Goddess. So it lowers defense and deals brave damage every turn. So this will definitely help keep Shiva's brave down when you guys are fighting her. She might be your best bet if you guys do get Sarah's EX weapon. Bring her along. She'll make the farming much more tolerable. Especially because again, once these Shivas break you and they get their brave up, they do have their HP veils, which protects them from receiving any HP damage. Now, if you guys really grind it out, you know, all my hardcore grinders out there, if you do get everything, that is 29,000 gems, 290 draw tickets, and 480 tickets. That's a lot of tickets, guys. So don't burn yourself. Don't burn yourselves out, right, guys? Get some sleep, because this is gonna be a lot of grinds. I mean, you guys familiar who did the Ifrit grinding? Yeah, that was a lot. So again, don't burn yourself out, guys. So now Shiva will be coming along again. Same thing with Ifrit. She will be getting some inboard passive. So we have, Ice Resist up, Ice Resist all, Ice Power up, Shiva Evasion up, Shiva Basing Guard up, Shiva Bonus up, and Shiva Critical Power up. So in my personal opinion, I believe you guys should snatch Shiva Evasion up, which is raises evasion rate by 10% when HP is underneath 80%. Shiva Basing, this one's optional for you guys. I think Shiva Basing Guard up raises Int Brave by 10% and Defense by 20%. When HP is under 80%, and of course Shiva Critical Power up raises critical brave damage by 10% when HP is below 80%. You guys are seeing the trend here, right? When underneath 80%. So yeah, I think Renault would be perfect for these. Now, if you guys do have units that do ice damage, I could potentially see you guys grabbing Ice Power up raises ice brave damage dealt by 10%, but there's not that many really strong units right now that are meta tier, so to say, on global. I mean, Papalimo, he's there. We have Cater. She hasn't been doing the greatest. Snow's there. He's a tank, but I guess this could potentially help him out a little bit. So good luck on that grind. Now I will give a shout out to my bro 40 Broad that way saying he did do a video that covers Shiva in more detail. I will leave that link down below in the comments if you guys want further explanation of this. All right, guys. So definitely give that a check it out. Check it out. Okay, so now they finally covered upon the Cursed 6 units. If you guys have not been hearing that term, the Cursed 6 are the 6 units that essentially over on JP got new artifact passives, and these made them really, really extremely strong. And on Global, we have not seen them yet until recently, until Arc 2 Chapter 3 when Vivi got his. Now, they did go on to say that, or Joss and Glacy did go over and say that they did hold back, they did delay them. They did not want to just release them all at the same time, kind of how JP did, because how JP did it was when they released them, it was essentially like in an event, in a co-op event, you gathered points and you use these points to essentially buy the dojas. But there was a limited amount, and they kind of wanted to avoid that. So they essentially, they're spreading them out. Their new passives to when they get reworks and when they come out. So Vivi again was Arc 2 Chapter 3. We have Sarah, who will be along with Shiva, so definitely snags her. And while I'm on that, for Sarah, her artifact passes her 2 new ones that you want to snag is Debuff Attack Boost All 2 stars, which raises party's max brave and attack by 10% when the enemy is debuffed, which is going to be very easy for her to do. And her second one is Moonlight Charge and Boost. Moonlight use count +1 and raises max brave by 20%. So of course, in a perfect world, you would want to try to get Debuff Attack, Boost All, and Moonlight Charge and Boost. And the same thing in August, Cater will be getting hers. In September, Yuna will be getting hers. I have a feeling that Yuna's going to be getting an EX weapon along at that same time, so look out for that, guys. And then October, Aerith alongside her EX weapon, and Lion should be getting hers with her EX weapon, where she comes out with, I'm going to screw up her name, Aphmo. Let me know down below in the comments. I know I'm butchering that one, but that's when Lion gets her EX weapon. Slight rework, and that's when she should be getting her new artifact passives. So I mean, I don't mind that they did this at all. I've never really had an issue with it. I was just curious on when they would release these. So I'm glad they finally told the community what their plans were with the Cursed Six. So they're coming, guys. They're coming. Be patient. We'll get them when we get them. All right, guys. So now the new Lost Chapters and new characters. So the first one up from August 5th is going to be Zack's Lost Chapter. In my head, that sounded different. Now, he will be coming out with his Soldier Second Class costumes. Zack is a good unit to snag. Little fair warning though. He will be outshined drastically by Warrior of Light's rework, which should be on the horizon. Not long, probably like a month or two after Zack comes out. Now, if he is your favorite character, by all means, guys, right? Enjoy your favorite character, go for it. But again, if you guys are into like meta characters, Warrior of Light with his rework, he's extremely strong. And Warrior of Light does last in the meta for at least 6 months. Over on JP, at least 6+ months, because Warrior Light gets his rework. Following that, not long after the EX Plus, the Chaos era starts, Warrior Light is amongst the first few. He's not the first few, it's going to be Cloud and Vincent, and then after that's like Garland and Warrior Light. That's when Warrior Light gets his EX Plus, and Warrior Light is just going to outshine Zack for a very long time, until Zack comes back on Arc 2 Chapter 7, I believe it is, alongside Ignis. And oh my gosh, that's when Zack really takes off. Zack is automatic, top tier. He's at the top of the class. So if you guys can pick and choose, if I would have to recommend one, I would say get Warrior Light and then try to snag Zack later on alongside Ignis. Now Zack does, his EX does repeat again later on, and yeah, I would definitely recommend Warrior Light. I'm sorry, Zack fans, but again, if he's your favorite, by all means, go for it. Snag that costume. He looks pretty sharp in it. Actually doesn't look that much different from his costume, but yeah. And on August 8th to August 22nd, we are getting Bane. Now, a lot of people are hyped up for Bane. Bane is a really, really, really good melee unit. He will be your top melee unit for the Cosmos era. Now, gosh damn, this guy is so good. So pretty much what Bane is, he's no action delays, and he doesn't increase turn count when he's at full stacks of his Conqueror's power, which is going to be his unique buff. And he will be coming out with an EX weapons. I know there are a few more units that will not come out with their EX weapons going forward. It will be Fran, Alphanaud, and Afmu, the one that I screwed up her name. 3 more that are not going to be released with EX weapons upon the release. Excuse me. But Vayne does come out with his EX weapon called Enigma. So again, Vayne, free turns at full stacks, melee when he uses his EX ability. When he can essentially give himself full stacks, which then he is. I'm sorry, not free abilities. I apologize. Free turns. No action delay, no increase in turn count. When he uses his EX ability, he refreshes 1 use of each of his abilities. Kind of exactly like Y'shtola. When you use her EX ability, it refreshes 1 use of her abilities up to its max amount. Maximum amount. It will not surpass that. So this guy's really good. So I would definitely highly recommend him. If you guys are newer to the game, definitely try to pick this guy up. If you guys do have other melee units, you guys think you can make it through the Cosmos era without Vayne, and if you guys want Paladin Cecil, I would probably wait until Vayne's Lost Chapter, because then again, Vayne is just going to shoot right back up to top tier. And Paladin Cecil, he's an amazing unit. He will be an amazing pickup because Vayne and Paladin Cecil will both be getting their EX pluses on Vayne's Lost Chapter. Now, this is the very first time that we're seeing this. JP did not get this. Sero is going to be a synergy character for Vayne's event, so that's going to be pretty damn sweet. That's going to be very, very, very helpful. JP did not get this. This is a first that's going on global. It's not going to be a permanent thing going forward. It's just for this event, so it's possible that they're going to throw these in, like just random characters that probably got their rework during like an ultimate trial and probably throw them in on the next events as a synergy character, but don't always count on it. This is the first time, so if you guys snag Sero 3x, which is going to be very helpful during Vayne's event. Now, Radia's Lost Chapter and mystery character. I think they were joking around. It's like, what, Kefka or Kuj? I think they said it was Kefka with some bunny ears. Make that happen. So Radia's Lost Chapter is going to be coming out on August 16th. Radia is a water enhancer and imperiler. So she enhances the party with water with her 35 CP weapon, and with her EX weapon, which is called Mystic Whip, it will imperil water. So kind of like exactly how Lulu works, except Lulu does not have an EX weapon yet. Same concept. She will make your units hit harder if they don't already do elemental damage. So I would say she's definitely a good pickup, especially if you're a Radia fan. And the fact that she has an EX weapon just makes her better than Lulu. It hurts me to say that because I really like Lulu. I love Lulu. I love Lulu's kit, but definitely pick her up if you guys are looking for another type of elemental enhancer. And of course, the shadow figure to the right or your left, right? It's my right. No, my left. That's right. I don't know. That's Fran. It will be Fran. And on her event, Ashe is going to be getting an EX weapon, not Fran. I don't know why they did this. I kind of wish the new characters that we are receiving did get their EX weapons, but guys, it is what it is. Now, I can say that Ashe, I think the main thing about her EX ability is when it's 3-3, when it's fully maxed out, it can... Actually, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but it can paralyze the enemy. At 3-3, it does a follow-up damage, kind of like how Bond's abilities work when they do their initial hit and then they do a repeat hit. That's what Ashe's EX ability does, and it also paralyzes the enemy. So there's a little bit of crowd control. Now, if you guys want Fran's EX, of course, with her Lost Chapter, Fran is really good with her EX plus. So if you guys aren't really that big fan of Ashe, you guys can wait. I'll probably hold off until Fran's Lost Chapter does come out. Now, if you guys have power tokens, power token Fran's 35 CP weapon, we should be getting her 15 CP weapon for free. And the main thing about Fran is I call her the better Irvine. She is a much better Irvine in what she does, because I'm not going to get too into her kit, but she does come with a unique debuff called Vieira's Order, right? So it can stack up to 5 times. So it's stack 1, defense down. Stack 2, attack down. This is applied to the enemies. Stack 3, max brave down. Stack 4, magic attack down. And at stack 5, range resist down. So again, this is all in a framed debuff, so you guys can stack other things on top of that with potentially Sarah, Lilithset, get them debuffs in and just laugh hysterically as the enemy can't do anything against you guys. So she's definitely a good unit to pick up, get a 35 CP, and you know, we do have Noctis on the horizon with his Lost Chapter. Noctis is a great unit, so pair up Fran with Noctis. Again, Fran with that range resist down is just going to make Noctis hit that much harder. So definitely a good pickup. And again, once her Lost Chapter comes out later down the road, I highly recommend you guys pick up your UX Plus. Did I say August 19th, September 21st? Now, and I believe this is going to be the last slide. Now, this is a global first. This is a very global first. So we're going to be getting something known as Abyss Beta. Now, let me just quickly go through. Is it Heretic difficulty quest up to Cosmos, rewarding high shards and gems. So you're going to be progressing through strata, floors, essentially just like Heretic quest. It's going to work out the same way. So featuring new quests, mission types. Every third stratum's boss quest require perfects. So in order to get past that third boss, you got to get a perfect. New stratas will be added in the future updates. So this is a permanent thing, guys. This is a permanent thing. JP. Hold on. Let me finish reading this, and then I'll explain what JP has. And of course, limited time events for draw tickets, power tokens. Event draws are gonna be featuring new and returning EX weapons. Who can those be? Who can those be? I'm so curious, because the only other really new EX weapons on the horizon that I can think of at this very moment is potentially Squall and Lily's EX weapons, but they come out with their reworks. Squall gets his rework. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And of course, return gem and costume bundles. Who has costumes? Squall has a costume. Who else can return? I'm trying to think. Terra? Terra's an option. We got Terra, Ramza. Later down the line, his EX can return. He can get a costume. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys definitely think about this one. Now, the thing... Okay, so JP does have something similar. It is called Farthest Ends of the Dimensions, FEODs. That's what they're just commonly known as. And it works the same way. It is these heretic-like permanent stages that you have to perfect in order to progress to the next one. They come in normal and chaos level difficulties. The normal one, this is potentially something they can implement in later down the line, but on the normal, if you do them all, you will collect new items called EX tokens. Again, we're not getting this on global. I'm not trying to get you guys hyped up now. This is something that they could potentially implement in. Now, there's an EX token shop tied in to the FEOD normal stages. Once you complete them all, you can pick one EX weapon. And then, after you beat all those, you unlock Chaos, the Chaos difficulty. And upon completing those, you get the new resources, the new nuggets that you can create ingots for the evolved EXs, but that is something for a different day. So it seems like this one, if I'm guessing, they're probably going to have like normal difficulty ones again, and then potentially a different set of Cosmos level. Cosmo level difficulties. So, but ours is called Abyss Beta, so I am actually very excited for this. They did mention they're not going to be easy. I mean, a lot of you guys, I know in my Discord there was a few people that had difficulties with the recent events from the Arc 2 Chapter 3 with the two snow ice giants. A few of you were having difficulties, so good luck. All I can say is good luck. Good luck on these stages. It'll be fun. If it is permanent, the only thing you guys would have to worry about is the limited time events, the missions, the 14-day login bonuses. But if the rest of it are permanent, it doesn't have to be rushed. Take your time. When you guys get stronger units later down the line, come back and beat them. We don't know what else is going to be tied into this, so this is all fairly new. So no JP player has insight on this Abyss Beta. So alright friends, so that is it for this video. Now me personally, my plans, my own personal plans, if you guys are curious on what I am going to do. Now I did go a little too ham on Arc 2 Chapter 3 banner. I had to pity Zidane ZX after my last video. I did want it. I've been wanting his EX weapon since release, and I had the chance and I went for it. So I might just do tickets for Sarah, maybe 50 to 60, 80. We'll see how that goes because we're going to get those all back with the Ultimate Shiva. Zach, I'm going to skip. Bane, I'll probably skip until his Lost Chapter. I'm not going to pick up Brady, and I'm just going to Power Token Fran's 35 CP weapon. I don't want Ash's EX weapon, unfortunately. I do have her over on JP, and I'm just not impressed, honestly. I mean, if Ash is your favorite, by all means, by all means. And just looking forward to this, friends. So, again, friends, that is it for this video. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about Square Enix's stream, about the upcoming events. Who are you guys excited for? Who are you guys going to pick up? What do you guys think about the Abyss beta? Any JP players, what do you guys think about this? Or any other event that I did go over? Alright, friends. So, until next time, good luck in the month of August on your pulls. Have fun. Happy hunting, grinding on Ultimate Shiva. And until next time, have a good one.